Tuesday, November 29th, and it's about 4:30 in the morning. Your girl is up because we have to get ready for clinical. As you guys can tell, I've been MIA. I've been just gone, like nowhere to be found. And that is because towards the end of the semester, it gets stressful. Like if you're a nursing student, you know that come October, November, December, the semester gets very busy and overwhelming and all of that good stuff. And that's what happened to me. It was easy selling from like August to October, and then the semester really started kicking my behind. And that's because I just put a lot on my plate, more than I could manage, and I really didn't like map it all out. I just thought that I was Superwoman and could get my life together in a few weeks. And my lesson is now learned. So as some of you guys know, I take 2 courses that have nothing to do with nursing, and it's because I need to be a full-time student for my financial aid package and to receive the full package, blah blah blah. With that being said, your girl wanted to be a studious student, and I wanted like the senior year experience, so I wanted to be on campus and just involved for the most part. And I picked up women's gender studies as well as medical terminology. This women's gender studies class, it is so interesting. Don't get me wrong, it's an interesting class. I enjoy the class, I enjoy the teacher, she's easygoing, whatever. But we have a quiz in there like every week. We have a paper in there like every week. We have article reviews in there like every week. And when you're a senior in nursing school, really like you want to focus on your clinicals and you want to focus on your exit tests, whether that's ATI or HESI. And not to mention, I also work full-time at the hospital. I work 3 12s in a week, and then I also work at the daycare when I'm not working at the hospital, because the daycare is also a part of like my financial aid package. It's a federal work study job, so I get my federal work study if I keep my job at the daycare. So yeah, your girl is in her bag, well, trying to be. More of the story, I've recently just got so overwhelmed with work and school and no social life to where I just wanted it all to just pause, just like give me a break. And so I took a break from like social media, and that included like TikTok, Snapchat, everything. So it's nothing personal to my YouTube friends, to my YouTube girls. I really miss you guys. I miss vlogging. I just miss having like a platform where I could talk about nursing school, being a nursing student, and having like an audience that can just relate and not just be like, oh, you're smart, you're strong, you'll get through it. Like, no, I want people to feel what I'm saying and not just be like, oh, you can handle it, because sometimes it's hard to handle. So my dumb self, I feel like I can call myself dumb because it's really dumb, and I 100% don't recommend this. But usually in your senior year, you have like an internship. You don't really have like nursing courses or nursing classes in person. So with our internship, we had to complete 60 hours in 2 courses, so 120 nursing clinical hours. And I decided it'd be a great idea to just get them out the way during Thanksgiving break. Why? I don't know. Will I ever do it again? Probably not. So during Thanksgiving break, I had to go to the ICU at the hospital. And I mean, I'm grateful that the hospital is only like 5 minutes away, so I don't have to like take a long drive to the clinical site. But just being there for 12 hours in the ICU is a lot, and it's frustrating at times because this is a nurse management course, so we have to follow around the nurse leader. So we're not even like doing patient care or having patients like anything. It's a very boring clinical. So this is my last one today, and I'm so grateful that I'm getting it out the way. Well, technically it's my last one. I am going to the clinical today from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then I'm gonna come home, try to look over a couple Quizlets and change my clothes maybe, and go take my first final. Your girl did not study for the final. When I say I went to bed at around 8 o'clock last night, I made some dinner. I made some homemade spinach dip, took a shower, took a melatonin, and went to sleep. And my body actually woke up at 4 a.m. and I was like, you know what? It's a great time to vlog a day in the life. Why not? I'm getting ready to go to my clinical at the ICU, and then I'm going to take my first final of the semester. If you take HESI in your nursing program, you know that the first HESI is like a practice. You shouldn't use it as a practice test, but the first HESI, you get a second chance. And they give you remediation so you can know where you did bad and how you can improve, blah, blah, blah. So this is just the first HESI, so I'm not really worried about it necessarily. And honestly, this is a nursing leadership course. And so the only thing that our teacher has assigned us this semester is EAQs every week, and you have to get like proficient on those. And then she assigned our clinicals where we had to complete 60 hours, and I am currently working on my last clinical, so I'll have 60 hours by the end of this week. With my final being at 4 p.m. and me having to go to campus to take the final, I'm going to have to make up 3 hours at this clinical, which sucks. But the nursing leader in the ICU at my clinical site, he is super cool, and he's like, you can come anytime to make up those hours, don't stress it. So I'm like, okay, great. So I don't think I'm gonna wake up tomorrow at 4 a.m. to go to the clinical site. I think I'm just gonna go. I don't know what I have to do tomorrow. I have to go to a CPR course tomorrow because my CPR card expired, and my boss just texted me yesterday and she's like, you need to get that in or you're not gonna be able to work. And I'm like, ugh, okay. So life is just killing me softly, but it's okay. It's almost over. So I'm gonna make up the 3 hours tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna do my hair because I just feel like I'd be chatty Cathy in here. More of the story, we are doing a day in the life of a nursing student because I have a very like long, not necessarily long day today, but I actually have some stuff to do, and I actually have some stuff to like vlog about, and I'm actually in a decent mood. I'm not crying, I'm not moody. So over Christmas break, I also will be vlogging a lot, just with studying routines and how I study, what I do over Christmas break, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and tune into your girl and subscribe right now. Y'all see that slick back, that slick back. Let me get my life together. I have on my undershirt. I wear like a Nike long sleeve shirt underneath my scrub top. And then I'm gonna get dressed. I don't think I'm gonna take a lunch today just because I work for this company and our badge has like money on it, where like if you scan it in the cafeteria or whatever, you can buy what you want and they take it out of your next check. So I'd be tired of packing a lunch at 4 a.m. in the morning, and when I could just get some chips or something real quick. So I'm just gonna finish my hair and check back in with you cuties later. Thank you guys so much for the support. I missed you guys, I really did, and I'm working on my mental so I can maintain this platform. If you have not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to your girl. I promise you will love it here. About 5:15 in the morning. I actually want to go to either Starbucks or McDonald's for a frappe. I'm probably gonna end up going to McDonald's because your girl wants a hash brown and maybe a McGriddle too. I'm trying to hurry up because if I think I'm gonna go get food and a frappe, I need to be out of here by at least 5:30. The nurse manager, he be running late. He be running on CPT just like me all the time. So he don't care if I show up a few minutes late. But there's some tea on that. So I've been with this nurse manager, and he's been calling off sick, calling in on Thanksgiving, days before Thanksgiving, talking about he's sick. He left one of my clinicals early. So he let me leave early, and I got the full 12 hours, but it's just like he's a little unorganized and his time management is like not professional. So I had to go with another nurse manager. Well, somebody who took his spot. She's trained to be a nurse manager, but like she's an absolute, so that's why she's not a nurse manager. I had to follow her around last week when my original guy that I was assigned to called off, and 0 out of 0 experience. She was rude. She was like, what are you supposed to be doing here? And I'm like, I'm supposed to follow around the nurse manager. She's like, well, you don't seem engaged. Like, honey, I don't have patience. What do you mean I don't seem engaged? I'm here to get my hours and go home. And she was like, well, you're the nursing student. And I'm like, okay, what are you getting at? She really made me upset. And I reported her to my nurse manager and told him, like, she doesn't, like, she's rude. She kind of had an intervention with me, telling me that I'm not engaged because I was reading my notes out of a notebook during a 12-hour clinical where we don't do anything. And he basically was like, you don't have to deal with her. It's fine. We don't give her students because she's old and she complains all the time. I just gave y'all a small snippet of the story because I'm not trying to be on here on hours and hours of talking. But more of the story, nurses are rude, they're very entitled, and she's lucky I was in this scrub set because we would have got to tussling. But I need to grab a Red Bull, grab my North Face. So yeah, this is the fit. This is my scrubs. Oh, it's giving. I need to get back in the gym. I've been out of the gym too because life has been knocking me out. But yeah, time to go add my finishing touches. Y'all know how I am. Serve my perfume, whatever, and then ask my boyfriend to send me $10 so I can go get fried. Y'all know it'd be cold. I have to go. I actually started the car from in here, but my heat doesn't be on the right settings when I get in. Anyways, I'm gonna take my book bag too. I have a Red Bull and a water bottle and some peanut butter crackers in here just in case I need a snack during clinical. But I'm leaving at 3 today and I still get to go on lunch, so I'm probably not gonna eat any of that or drink the Red Bull, but whatever. Okay, it is about 5:30 and I need to get on the road because McDonald's is like 10 minutes away. Anyways, I'm going to carry my coat and my gloves because it's not that hot outside. I mean, not that cold outside. It should be about like 51 degrees today, which is warm for Illinois for me. I have on my Nike Air Max. I usually wear like cute shoes to clinicals if I don't have to give patient care, and at this clinical I don't have to give patient care, so my shoes won't get like nasty stuff on them or anything. Yeah, so time to head out. Let's go. Okay, so it is about 5:39 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and say a prayer now because I don't know, I always pray for y'all and I've really been liking on the videos. I really have, and I just want to say a prayer so I can get it out the way, go get my McDonald's. Not get it out the way, but y'all know what I mean. Like, yeah, okay. So, God, thank you for waking me up this morning and starting me on my way. I ask that you give me all of the power and the strength to get through today. I ask that you let me sit for my first final of the semester and not totally bomb it, as I did not put as much work into it or any work into it as much as I wanted to. I ask that you give me the grace that I need throughout the day. I ask that you just keep my head on straight and keep stress far away as possible from me. I ask that you just grant my viewers with strength and power to get through whatever that they need to get through in life, because this is a hard life that we're living, but we can do all things through you. God, I ask that you just walk with me as you've been walking with me through all of my walks of life, and I ask that you just keep me still. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay, y'all, let's go to McDonald's. I need to turn on this because the windows be foggy. It's so pitch dark in the mornings. Like, I love dark mornings, especially when I wake up, like when I don't have class. But oh my goodness, These mornings when I have to wake up, honestly, walking to my car is one of the scariest walks. And it's only like 6 feet, but I have horrible anxiety. Like, I just feel like somebody's always out to get me, or somebody's always watching me. And that is horrible. Like, and that's why I pray too, because I know that God, the God that I serve, he's going to keep me covered. He's going to keep me covered. But let me go, because it's almost 5:45. Your girl has to be at the hospital by 6. Oh, maybe I should go back in and grab my debit card. I think that's smart. I think that is smart. Actually, no. I can use Apple Pay. I can use Apple Pay. I don't really want to use Apple Pay though. Okay. Oh my goodness, I cannot. This is me every day. This is me every day. Like, y'all are watching this real life. I literally just pull it out, pull it back in, because I don't want to use Apple Pay, because I don't want to take my phone off the dang stand. Let me just go get my dang card. BRB. I guess I should have checked the times that McDonald's opens and closes, because they don't open until 6 p.m. and so I have 7 minutes to wait, which is okay, I guess. I'm supposed to be at my clinical at 6, which, I mean, I'm already here, so I'm gonna just have to be running late. I'm gonna speed to my clinical. Okay, the lights just popped on and your girl had to hurry up and order her food because we gotta make it to clinical on time. Well, we're gonna be late either way, but yeah. 6 o'clock. I feel bad because I just, like, it's 6 o'clock on the dot and I just pulled up and they're probably not even ready, but I literally have to go to clinical. Ooh, do I want a biscuit with grape jelly, or I'm gonna go with my regular, honestly.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. Can I have a small caramel frappe with no whipped cream, please?
No whip.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What else?
A hash brown, and then just a McGriddle, like, bun.
The patty.
Yes, please.
Anything else for you today?
No, ma'am, that's all.
757 first window. Thank you.
Thank you. Dang, they be taxing. Not $8. I guess that is a meal nowadays. Like, I expect it to be like $5, but the frappe itself is $5. Dang. I'm about to speed jump, hop, skip to this clinical. She's not even ready. She's getting herself some coffee. We all need a caramel frappe at this point.
757, huh? Have a good day.
Thank you, you as well. I actually woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and I was ready. And really what got me was them not opening until 6, because had they been open at 5 o'clock, I would have pulled up, really been on time. Like, I'm talking, I'm the first customer. There's no cars behind me. There's nothing. But it's okay, because today's a new day and there is no sunshine. No, it's gonna be a great day. I just pray that this final, I'm actually gonna sit there and actually take my time and try, because I haven't studied nothing. I have not studied nothing. I'm praying that when I go home I can look over a couple of Quizlets, but what's that gonna do at this point? Then I'm gonna look at my Saunders NCLEX prep book, and I'm gonna go to like the management, nursing, like leadership part, and see if they can give me some tips for the test. But this is the first one. I'm gonna use it as a practice, see where I am, see how much I know, go from there. I mean, it is what it is.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This frappe is kind of watery, not even gonna lie to you, but we're gonna do what it do. Hits every time. Oh, there's a car behind me. I don't feel too fat. Y'all, I've been eating a lot of takeout. Like, I've been eating a lot of takeout. Hold on, let me say a prayer real quick. Okay, these hash browns hit too. McDonald's has the best hash brown, and I'm talking when I knock one. Not cute. But I'm gonna try to scarf this food down before I walk in the hospital, because I don't want him to be like, oh, the reason you're late is because you stopped at McDonald's, not because your car wouldn't start, or because you slept in. Okay, so it is currently 6:10. And I'm walking into the hospital now. The ICU is on the 2nd floor. So I'm gonna be about 15 minutes late. Good morning. Let me put on my mask and get my life together. And I will check back in with you guys after clinical. Okay, KBs, it is currently 12 p.m. and your girl had to come back to the car because I forgot my badge in the car. And I told you guys earlier about how I think I mentioned how like we have our badges when you work at this company. Any hospital that you're at, if it pertains to this company, you can scan your badge and they will take money out of your check for food or whatever the case may be. And today I didn't pack a lunch just because like I didn't really make anything worthy of bringing for lunch. So I was like, whatever, I can just treat myself. Since I have a final today or whatever, I'll go to the cafeteria and see what they have. I had half the mind to go to Panera, but like I really don't need to spend any money because I'm trying to save up for graduation. I have so many graduation ideas, outfits, plans, and everything in store, and I'm so excited for it. So I'm like penny pinching right now. Like I literally just bought myself 2 pair of Uggs, and I'm like, you know what, this is my big purchase for the fall and the winter or whatever. Like Christmas, I'm not even doing Christmas this year. I'm gonna buy my dog some stuff. They need some new toys and some outfits and whatnot, but like me and my boyfriend decided that graduation is a big deal, so we're gonna put a lot of our money into just graduation. That's in May. Don't need to spend any money, and honestly, me scanning my badge is the same thing as spending money, but I figure if I don't see the money, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I guess to catch you guys up on my day, the nurse manager did not care that I was 15 minutes late. Like I said, he's easygoing, he's really chill. I ended up doing report with him, doing huddle. We checked the crash cards, we checked on all of the nurses and whatnot. I ended up venturing away from him just because the nurse management job I'm 100% not interested in right now, just for the simple fact they don't really have hands-on experience anymore. They don't get patients, they're just here as another set of hands to help. Then the ICU's not really busy. We just got a heart transplant come over, but I mean, once you see a heart come in once, it's just kind of like, okay, whatever, it's a heart, all right, great. I feel like if you're not the nurse in there doing it, it's not really interesting. There's a stab victim or a stab wound victim, whatever you want to call it here. He is fighting intubation, but he's too anxious to come off of it, so they're thinking about giving him a trach tomorrow, which is really cool. His blood pressure shot up to 200s, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I live to see stuff like that. So I'm actually having a decent clinical experience today. As I said previously, I did leave the nurse manager and start kind of doing my own thing, just walking around talking to the other nurses, because like the nurse management position isn't the best. Like they don't do anything, they don't do much, they just walk around and gossip and talk about God knows what, and I just don't have time for that, especially since I'm here for 12. I mean, I'm only here for 8 hours today, but any other day I just rather not talk about somebody's life that I don't even know. Like I don't know y'all people, I'll probably never see you guys again, and I could really care less about your kids, your fridge, what food you ate, who got you sick, when you were sick, and whatever else. So yeah, just to catch you guys up, it's lunchtime. I'm about to head back in the hospital, go see what I can find for lunch. Ooh, my boyfriend just texted me, he must be awake. Yeah, so let's go get some food. Hey KB, so I am checking back in, and it's about 3 o'clock right now. Your girl has to go take her final at 3:30. I'm gonna leave my house at 3:30 because I registered for the test last night and it said that we needed to be there at 3:30, but my teacher said 4. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go at 3:30. 30 minutes can't hurt. I tried to look at a couple Quizlets, and honestly, I'm about to take this test off of Wing and a Prayer. Like I said, this is like a practice version. Not really a practice, because if you get a 900 on this, you don't have to sit for the next test. But I know for dang sure I'm not gonna get a 900, and I'm not stressing it. It is what it is. I mean, I want to be hopeful, And I want to say like, yes, I'm gonna get a 900, but like, I know me, it's possible the second time around with remediation and stuff, but this first time, no ma'am. Plus I didn't study anything, so I'm not gonna count on it. Heck, I'm gonna be surprised if I get a freaking 700. I'm going to take my book bag with me to take my final, because our final is in the library at the testing center. So I'm just gonna stay at the library. I've been slacking, like lacking just with these clinicals and Thanksgiving break and me not feeling too well. I've been lacking on studying, so I'm going to, after my final tonight, I'm gonna stay in the library and just catch up on some studying, reading, answering questions and stuff. I've really gotten in a great habit of, when I'm doing my hair, I listen to Nexus Nursing, like her nursing videos. She is a lifesaver. Absolutely love that woman. She has the attitude that I need. Like, she's very snappy, and she's like, girl, you knew that. Like, don't act like you did not know that. Like, and I need that person in my life. So yeah, I watch her when I'm like driving. I watch her when I'm doing my hair. I just watch her at any time that it's convenient for me. Love those videos. And I even like got in the habit of going to the gym and watching her. Oh yeah, tonight while I'm at the library, I actually need to do this BLS training, basic life support training. So my CPR license, certificate, whatever, expires tomorrow, and my job just texted me, my manager just emailed me, and she's like, hey Kalia, you need to get this training done because your BLS certificate expires tomorrow, which is on Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, thanks. And she's like, yeah, it'll take 2 hours, and you also need to get the hands-on part finished too, and it's mandatory before you come back to work. And I really wanted to tell her, like, well, you know, thanks for telling me last minute I won't be at work this weekend, because I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I am so busy. Like, I hate to throw that out there, like, and just be like, I'm the busiest person ever, but like, if I'm not working, I'm working. And I'm saying that like in the most humblest way. So we'll see. And honestly, maybe it's meant for me to be off this weekend, because I have not had a break. I have not had a weekend off to where I can just relax and just chill and get my life together. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I'm gonna try my hardest to get it done, but baby, I'm not gonna stress it. Anyways, as you guys can see, the hospital is literally 5 minutes away from my house. I just made it home. I'm about to run in. It is 3:08 right now. I'm about to run in, maybe grab a snack or something, and then head back out so I can go take this final. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna change my clothes too, because I'm not trying to go to this final with my nursing scrubs on. Okay guys, I just made it to the library with my book. Your girl got a 783 on that test. Stop playing. Stop. And I'm actually excited because I did not expect that score at all. Did not expect that score. So yeah, I'm gonna do remediation. I have to retake the test in like 2 weeks, and hopefully I can get like a 900. But either way it goes, your girl still has an A in the class. So anyways, I'm about to do my American Heart Association, my CPR recertification, because I need to get that done, and then hopefully I can get some studying in real quick. So I will see you guys after I'm done with my CPR. Good morning, KVs. Today is Wednesday, November 30th. The girl has a busy day today, and I did not plan on vlogging, although it would be great content. Ended up being at the library until about 8:40, and after doing my CPR certification, I literally had no motivation to study, and I literally just went home, got in the shower, went to bed. Like, didn't eat dinner, didn't do nothing, got in the shower and took my butt to sleep. On my way to class right now. It's women's gender studies. After I go to class, I have to go to the hospital and make up the 3 hours since I left clinical early to go take my final. Your girl got a 783 on that final, and when I say I expected to walk into that final and literally get like a 300, a 500, and I was gonna be content because I have 100% in the class anyway. So it's just like, I mean, the worst that could happen is my grade goes down to a B. But since I got that score on, since I scored like semi-high, a 783, like I'm proud of it because I didn't study. But had I studied, I would be kind of upset about that score just for the simple fact it's a C, and I still passed the class, but 900 is like, you're good, you're ready to go. So I'm going to remediate. I'm actually going to study the remediation. We have to take version 2 in a few weeks. I forget the actual date, but I'm going to take version 2 and pray for a 900 just because. I still have an A in the class, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm on my way to Women's Gender Studies right now. Then after class, I have to go to the hospital, make up 3 hours like I just said. I think I just be on here repeating myself. And then after that, I have to go to my poetry class. Then after poetry class, I have to go work at the daycare. And then after that, my day is over. So I will be in scrubs all day because I don't have time to change. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. I hope you guys are having a blessed week so far. Also, I was kind of looking into it. I'm thinking about doing a vlogmas. I don't know yet, because y'all know how I am. One day I come on here and I'm very adamant about uploading every week, and then the next day I'm like, not feeling it. So yeah, it's on my mind. It really is. I think I'm gonna go back home and see my nieces here soon. Their birthday is coming up. I'm so excited to just have some family time because it's much needed. But anyways, y'all, let me get to the basics. Okay, guys, it is 1:15. I'm still at the hospital. I leave at 2, but we are doing completely nothing upstairs, and my nurse, like, it just keeps walking away and doing his own thing, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm about to go eat. About to go eat something. So yeah, he's nowhere to be found, and I'm nowhere to be found, and I'm gonna go back up there at like 1:40 and try to find him and finish up my last clinical. But food is a necessity right now, and I'm thirsty, so we'll see what they have. They have a barbecue chicken, fried chicken sandwich, hamburger, peach cobbler, potato soup and fries. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get fries, and then I'll probably get a chicken patty. I'll probably get like a chicken patty. I don't know. So you run through my head every time that I'm near you. I realize that you haven't sent, baby. I think you're okay. So it's currently 1:30. The girl just stuffed her freaking face. The food was probably a 3 out of 5. But I have 30 more minutes. Pregnant with my food, baby. Yeah. So tired and I'm ready to go, but back on the floor I go. 30 more minutes. Hurry up. There's something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together. Hey guys, so it is Thursday, December 1st. What's wrong with me? And I'm finally getting my CPR training done. I got it all situated, and I'm walking into the building now to get it done. Yesterday, I ended the night by going to the gym, getting in bed, and going to sleep. But your girl is finally ending this vlog because it was supposed to be a day in the life, and we done turned it into a halfway week in the life at this point. I have to work tonight 7 to 7. So I'm going to relax today, do a little homework, do my evaluations and everything timed in, and then go to work. So I will see you kitties sometime next week. I hope you guys are having a blessed day so far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, and most of all, stay blessed. See you later.